Hey guys, welcome back from the weekend. I hope everyone had a nice, enjoyable weekend and was able to get outside a little bit. We had one nice day, I think. The rest was a little chilly, but we're all in this together. Just wanted to share some things with you before we do a project today. Um, we've got yoga on Thursday with Maggie for our 2 o'clock, and then we're going to have our first live concert. It's our Wood Songs program that we love it when we have an audience, but hopefully you can join us online for that. Please share. You don't need to have a Facebook login, but we're doing our best to help support our artists at this time and be able to pay them. They've lost a lot of gigs along the way with everyone closing, so we hope that we can do our part and support our musicians as well as our artists during this time. So I've been thinking a lot lately about springtime and how to kind of bring that springtime inside. So I thought today we'd make some flowers. If you saw my post earlier today, there are amazing crafters that make beautiful flowers out of really ordinary things like paper and tissue paper and craft paper and all of those things. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to turn you around. I also thought it would be fun to, as a project, to get out of the house and share some love with your neighbors. I'm going to make some flowers for my neighbors. I already have one started here. And we're going to make a couple of other ones. So I'm going to show you some ideas, but you can take it and run with it. You don't have to do them the way that I do. There's a lot of examples online. So feel free to kind of play and try things. So a few things that I have on my table that you may or may not have, and I'll show you some tricks to be able to create with some ordinary things. I have some napkins from a party that I had. I have some crepe paper. This is fancier than just your normal color. I can't find my other ones. If you have any of these at home, they're really great for stems and to make little leaves. If you don't have these, popsicle sticks work. You can use a paintbrush tip. You can use a pencil or a pen or whatever you have laying around, or you can just let your flowers be little blossoms. You don't have to add stems to them, but I love having fresh flowers in my house, so it's kind of fun to put them in little vases around in the bathroom as a little springtime excitement. And then I also have some tissue paper as well, so it can say happy birthday on it, Merry Christmas, whatever. No one's gonna see it. So there's lots of different options, and if you don't have any of those things, you can use paper. You can cut up paper. You can, I'll show you here in a minute how to kind of hand dye some paper towels or toilet paper if you have those laying around too. You can also use toilet paper rolls. You can take them apart, use them as stems. You can also roll it back up for like the inside of a flower. For all of those that are having their kids at home with learning hopefully some biology, you can talk about flowers and stamen. So you can use your toilet paper roll as the pollinator. If you want to get really crafty, using these pipe cleaners to make little bees and insects would be fun too. But this project doesn't need a whole lot. You can zhuzh it up, make it a little flower quite quickly. And then I've got some masking tape here that you can kind of pre-cut if you have little ones, or if you just need the extra hand, which is what I do, because I can't find the end of it. There it is. Be able to take off, and then you've got a little flower. Kind of cute. Bundle it up, put it with some other ones that we're making. Make a little bouquet if you want. I also, when I made this one, just used my crepe paper or whatever this is called, streamers, I guess. And you start just by kind of lightly rolling it. See if you can see what I'm doing here. I guess I miss my calling as like an HGTV personality. Right? So I'm kind of crunching at the bottom here and keeping it open at the top. And you can break that off. And then again, for this one I already have in the vase, kind of hold tight around the bottom here, especially with this crepe paper. You can, it kind of is pretty malleable. And then grab maybe a different color. And again, you kind of do the same process here. And just wrap your paper around it like so. And if you want to get really creative, you can take another round of napkin, zhuzh it around. You can take some scissors and go in and kind of create some textures and cut in. Oh, these scissors are bad. I should have tested them before I got them out. To make them little fringes. Maybe that one has some fancy leaves on it. But it's a fun little springtime, and it doesn't have to look exactly like a flower, so it's pretty close. And then take a stem, and you're just gonna wrap it around the back side here where you've been kind of pinching with your hands. Twist it around like you would a balloon. And you've got a little flower there. You can reinforce with some tape if you want. I already kind of made a little pre-cut note. Hey neighbor, hope you're doing okay. I'm gonna hang these on some doors in the neighborhood. We also would love if you are out and about with your kids or you. A lot of communities around here are putting up their Christmas decorations again, getting some old decorations out, using sidewalk chalk. We're going to start decorating the outside of the art center so you can drive by with your kiddos and have something to look at. And we encourage everyone to kind of do the same, be a part of it. It's going to take all of us together to get us out of this and to stay positive. And so everyone's kind of doing what they can. So my next one, I was just going to take some tissue paper, a really big section of it, fold it in half. So I still have my crease side here, fold it in half, crease side. I'm going to find some better scissors, hopefully, and cut it kind of in a semicircle. And if you have really teeny tiny babies, they love to rip up paper. At least my nieces and nephews do. So give them that scrap part to play with on the floor. So you've got your crease here, and you kind of roll it up like a snow cone, if you will, so it looks like that. And then you can pull the middle out. You can zhuzh the outside around, because you don't want to just have one type of flower. You want to have multiples. You can take another little inside like we made before and stick it in there. You can come back in with your scissors. If you want to have some of that texture again. This is more like a, I don't know, tulip, if you will, so it's kind of like a little fun pommy. And then again, if you want to do a little extra zhuzh around the outside, I'm gonna take some green, cut a chunk off, and then wrap it around the edge as a little leaf. So I know prom just got postponed till May, but this is a good make your own little corsages with prom. Very fun. So again, I'm just thinking of my neighbors. We all kind of live different lives, but we're here together. So I'm gonna send some flowers their way in a little crafty afternoon project. Wrap up again one of my little notes to them, share some love. Join us on Thursday for our first wood songs. We're really excited and proud that we can still offer that opportunity. And we hope to see your chalk drawings soon. So share with us those, and we'll see you tomorrow for some books and poetry.